mids. Oh wait, no, he has brown boots. He has to be support. No, wait, he is actually mid. You know, we can just get thrown through the ringers so much that we're just gonna have to wait and see. But the game has finally begun, Atomo. It's a whole hour late, but it's here.
Yep. In the meantime, but looks like it's good. Oh, come on, buddies. All right, all right. Well, let's see some of the facets. Ready to roll. I haven't seen Earth Spirit's facets since you get bonus movement speed when you roll over allies. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Value. I mean, what's his other one though? That's the question.
I think it's the one where you get extra damage when you hit people with your ultimate. It's like 40, 80, 120. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh, but has he got 3? Yes,
might.
yeah, he does. He's also got Stepping Stone, where Stone Remnant has a 4-second cooldown instead of charges, and Remnants don't get destroyed by Rolling Boulder.
Yeah, you only get 1. Let's see. We talked about the Spirit Collector. Pangolier is going for Thunderbolt. That seems to be more and more the popular one. And all right, let's see what we're working for. Dire Vantage Point, 30% more damage when attacking from high ground for the Drow. I swear this used to be 20. That was a lot.
I guess no one was taking it, so just give it a little buff. I mean, it is very situational. It's hard to use, so it makes sense. Unless, of course, there's ever an ability or an item which creates high ground. It's going to be quite hard to force that one to ever be used. It's just high ground,
she can.
like,
she makes a glacier. She stands on it.
That's true, actually. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, that's her, and for 1400 gold she guaranteed. So basically, for 1400 gold, you get a lot of bonuses, and one of them is 30% more damage. That is very efficient use of your money.
It is, but then again, you know, these are cores. They very, very rarely buy shards. So do you think it's just going to be waiting to get a free one, or is that bonus good enough to actually buy?
I've seen a lot more people buy it for Drow. It's, you know, usually you get like a couple of good items, BKB, and then you're like, let me get it. It's well worth it.
Well, we will see if that's going to be the case this game. As hopefully this pause won't last much longer, considering how delayed this game has already been. Finally, alright, no more pauses, guys. I don't care if the whole team disconnects, you're carrying on playing. I ain't waiting anymore.
I don't think we can say things like that, but we can feel them internally. You know?
I can say it.
I ordered food an hour ago to go pick it up in the break, and now it's just downstairs. Probably someone's stolen it, you know? Gone forever.
Yeah, sad. I really hope your son has just eaten your burger.
I wish I could. I know I can't even work with my son around. He's in a whole different house.
I still remember that time where he ran through the background and then he like vanished down the river. Do you remember?
Yes. No, and when he went out, he told his mom, he's like, "Mom, don't worry. I was very, very quiet." And she's like, "What the hell? What did you do?" And then I went out to complain about him. Like, what? He just came in.
Oh god, that was funny. It was probably one of my biggest highlights of ever working with you, Atomo. And it has nothing to do with Dota.
Well, he has definitely been a highlight for my life. But enough mushy stuff. Blood, murder, killing people. I'm excited to see how this Bristleback is going to play. It is going to be the Snot Rocket, position 5 Bristleback. Team to win. He promised me, we talked in the lobby, that he's going to play better this game than the previous game. Which, for him, is relatively easy promise to, you know, maintain.
Yeah. Look at what Coco Nani's doing bottom. He's trying to block the creep wave, but Deathlike as well as 666 are here. They've done tons of damage, but they're just going to let him walk away. They don't want to try and chase him down. The creep's already going to be under the tower, so it's going to slowly push to the Dire side, but he took a lot of damage for that.
He did, and it's not like he's working with a whole ton of regen either. I might have to use like all his tangos or even a salve right now just to get up there. But yeah, let's look at the lane. So Magnus and Brewmaster versus AA and T. I'm hearing a lot of snot. You hear that too? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there's some snot going on, and Sun was completely gunned up by it, and apparently that's enough to get TM the first blood. So a very nice start to the game here for Zone Academy. Really it's very hard to zoom zigzag to get close to these creeps.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting.
Skewer away. Yeah, he should be alright.
He is just really taking as much attention of the enemy team as he can on Coco Nani. Very surprised to see him play a support, but he might end up being over aggressive. I see a lot of cores thinking they're more tanky than they are when they play support. You're like, nah, dude, you don't have any items. You're gonna die.
I wonder, like, what the reason it was that they put Kokonami as the mid in the previous series, but back to support in this one. I don't really know. Like, he did really well. He won every single lane every time, but they put him back to support. I don't know. It's weird.
Mom said it's my turn to have fun.
Imagine that is it. Like, they flip a coin before every game to decide what role you're playing.
Yeah, so top lane, this is turning out to be a bit of a disaster right now, as they're having a hard time getting to the lane. The Snot and the Rockets, and the Frost Arrows are just reducing them by a lot. And it doesn't get easier, because they become more effective, the slows.
They do, and they just rack up more and more. And like you can see, Sun is 4-0, and then Zoom Zigzag is 2-0, and they just can't do anything right now. It's a complete free lane for TM. Similar can maybe said for in the mid lane. Oh, actually, 666 skewered underneath the tower. Big place comes in for Kokonani. Doesn't matter if he's mid or if he's support. This guy just has so much impact.
Oh, there,
Zoom Zigzag. He's gonna go down as well. Man, Zone Academy are just on a different level. They are crushing everybody. Sun's gonna die. It's a double kill for the TM. This could not be a better start if they tried.
And there's really not, it's not really even Winners Esports' fault. This is just an incredibly strong duo. And you don't have, if you had something like a Phoenix who can dive away in and out, that would be very useful, slow attack speed. But Earth Spirit, he's a big bulky boy, but he's not suited for this. Same thing with the Death Prophet. She can't actually get close enough to start sucking them their health.
Good dodge there. That was very close. Meanwhile, skewer back. Triple X in danger. Looks like he's going to die, or is he? Deathlike pops the meta, and it's actually Kokonani who has to run. One more right click. Not going to be enough there with the Fairy Fire, but the last touch from Triple X comes through. So it is a trade, and Nevermore is actually forced to run.
That's a nice kill for them, honestly, training supports like that. It also gets winners on the board. Mid lane, the OD seems to be having a fairly good time against the Pangolier so far.
Yeah,
it's not... Oh, sorry. I was going to say, it's just not a lane...
Up top.
Oh, yeah.
Triple, the Sun goes down again. Zoom Zigzag. He's trying to stand his ground, but there were so many stick charges. TM basically goes up to full HP for mana, and he's just going to get ran down. Creeps providing all the vision in the world. Oh, okay. Jukin. No. Mega kill at just 4 minutes in. 5-0-0. Still doing well on CS. I bet it's net worth. Yeah, he's miles at the top of net worth as well.
I like how one of the creep actually went around the trees to body block him on the other side. Oh my lord.
Look at this. The setup, skew into the tower. There was the damage barrier at the very least. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive?
Blocks.
It looks like he will be able to get away. Although Zoom Zigzag comes on in. Good roll. Connects on towards the OD. Astral imprisonment, though, buys so much time. Allows him to disengage. So actually, out of all of that, but he even dies.
It's still the rotation. And it's not like the Death Prophet's doing so well that he can afford to lose the Earth Spirit for a few seconds. And wait, it's not over.
Oh, good skewer. Connects onto both of them. Kokonami will lose his life for this one. I suppose it is Space May. Panda dying is a huge trade favoring Zone Academy there. Looks like at top. No. Sun nearly gets dive underneath his tower, but he does survive.
By the way, during this whole time, the Death Prophet hasn't gotten a single CS. She's been stuck at 8-0. And look, they're diving past.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, they're just closing out all the space. Nice high ground ward placed there by Sun, at the very least, so it gives them a lot of information.
Top tower is under attack.
But they know where he's going. They're going to charge. They're just really after kills. We want down bottom. The skew onto Deathlike, but the good mind sensors to TP out.
Well, it's definitely looking good for Zone Academy. As Winners Esports, so far, apart from the Terrorblade, everyone's really suffering, but none more so than the Death Prophet. And like,
yeah.
Someone gets screwed back.
Taking a lot of damage, teams win, puts the ball in front, they get another one, and now Zigzag. It's just so much damage. You just die. It's horrible. Wicked sick, 7-0-0. Good lord, they really need a gank from this Pangolier or something.
They are relatively low health though. If you look at them, the OD is pretty low, the Bristleback and the Drow are very low. If Panda can move right now into one of the lanes, he could get some good kills. Oh, that's it.
unfortunate. Astral same time as the shield crash.
Dire's
Folks are going to
middle
right click away. Kokonami's here. Rolling the Thunder though used purely defensively. We'll see if he can somehow transition this into a kill on towards Pneumatic Dumbbell. Oh, they actually used Astral. Good block there, the Rolling Thunder.
Nice,
Kokonami
done.
making space, but the hammer just gets dropped. Blast Panda point blank in the face, and now Zoom Zigzag. It's not long for this world, I feel, or is he? 666 turns up. With his assistance, it does force them to disengage, but it's another death on your mid laner. Meanwhile, the TB's left solo, and he gets taken out by the Brewmaster. And then back to the mid for more action, as Kokonami looks like he is going to die, or is he skewer away? He lives.
These are divines, apparently. That's officially their divines on their accounts. There's no way. The enemy team is ranked 2000 Immortal and they are playing with them. I mean, from the draft, the Drow and as well the Bristleback combination, the last pick OD against the Pangolier, everything has looked so good for them.
Yeah, this is phenomenal stuff. Just a real beatdown. They even stole the 7-minute Wisdom Rune, by the way, so there's more XP going into the hands on top of everything else that they've been able to get so far this game. 4,000 gold lead, all cores, top of the net worth. Really, this could be as they tried. Well, team to win. Puts himself in a very aggressive spot. Roll will land. Good skewer though. Kokonami makes space for his fellow support. Well, in comes Pneumatic Dumbbell. See if they can get this kill on towards Zoom Zigzag. Oh, Roller Thunder used. He wants to try and find the Bristleback, but he's gone. Or has he? He actually still manages to find him. Okay, so at least Panda is able to pick that one up.
Alright, so...
TM. He's come in for this one. I don't think he can get this kill solo.
It's like, it's fine. No, although that does give a little bit of breathing room to the Death Prophet, and every second matters for her. You can see TM straight away tries to run back there, but a bad rotation like this could cost you if you are Winners Esports, because it means you're not letting up the pressure in one lane. Oh, roll.
Kokonami in danger. Doesn't go for the immediate skewer out though.
Oh,
it's quite safe. Meanwhile up top side, look at that. As soon as they come back, he's immediately aggress underneath the tier 1. Godlike spree now here at top. Absolutely insane. Meanwhile, mid Panda, he's gonna die yet again. Zoom Zigzag as well, trying to roll out. Not gonna happen. He will get finished off eventually. Okay, good kick
nice
back.
kick.
Zoom Zigzag makes the space. He's gonna try his best to get out, but still rolling Boulder. A second away, hides in the trees. Oh, but he gets found either way.
The dumbbell is heavy. Yeah, no, especially when it hits you on the head like that. And they, by the way, Kokonami, he just dewarded an Observe Ward in that exact spot. So, I don't know, they're really panicking on Winners Esports.
Feels like it. Panda's TP'd up top, trying to make a gank, and he will actually commit the rolling boulder hit just to go kill onto the team to win.
Oh, nice dodge. He did it again.
Gets him quite close onto the tier 1. Crisp from afar, not enough to actually finish him off. And now Panda is in deep. All his spells are on cooldown. He's just gonna die. He doesn't get anything. This doesn't kill a position 5. Gives a free kill away to the carry. This has got to be beyond demoralizing here for Winner Esports.
He was able to live thanks to that infused raindrop, absorb the damage from the Crypt Swarm, keeps him alive. What is the levels looking like? There's a 10 level difference between the two teams total.
Oof.
The
that's really brutal.
The mids is 1 level. The what's the off difference? Off is 4 levels, 9 to 5. Oh,
We've not even been paying attention of Nevermore, but look at this. He's just going for a 1v3 and Tomo. He's going to just kill the TB. Can he get Thunder on his teammate? He will. 666 might die for this one, but no, he's going to be able to get out. Keeps him alive. Now he has to run. Panda's also here. Now they can commit for this one. There's no reinforcements for the rest of the team. He's going for a TP out. No way does he get away. He actually does. He TPs in front of 4 people. That is horrible.
Okay, it's a misclick. Panda called GG and I was like, what was that real during the fight? But it is a misclick. Alright, so he didn't get a kill, but he did bring 4 people there and he still manages to survive as... Oh, alright, this is cute.
Team to win. Oh my god, he gets melted. And now they're going to do the roll after TM. I mean, on my screen, those ghosts aren't there. They're invisible for me, but I can see them on the observer's screen. So I've got some weird bug.
Well, a lot of these ghosts are his friends, right? He's been collecting them. That's why they're like super buffed up ghosts. You can see like Magnus.
Kokonami, TP's in. RP does lock down on towards the DP and doesn't even lose his life. Huge play from Kokonani. There's more space for TM to work with. Have to be careful though. 666 is here and getting kind of close to having his level 6 available.
Mid lane, the tower's fallen, and looks like Pneumatic Dumbbells is gonna be okay here. The net worth, the biggest problem feels like the Death Prophet. She has suffered the most this game. I wonder what she's gonna be building to recover. Looks like just a couple of phase boosts and top lane.
Silence on towards 666. One more right click from TM and he will die, but he's able to get the grab on towards Kokonani before he does. There is going to be the Astral Imprisonment though. Zigzag, can he find the angle to get out? He will not. Ends up being another 2 kills going into the hands.
Nevermore is working towards the Radiant. He's about 600 gold away from his Relic. Once he has that, it's going to be even more problems for them because they're not ultra durable on Winners Esports. Pango, AA, even TB is like high armor, not high health.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. It's just really like the net worth on this Drow Ranger, is just so ahead. 8.2k, especially when you compare him against Sun, who was 3.3k. Just a huge difference. Actually, speaking of the Drow, in danger. 3 heroes going for a TP out. Not going to be able to make it though. Zoom Zigzag cleans up the kill, and look at all that tasty gold, Atomo.
Oh, he tips him back. Oh, team to win.
Okay.
He might...
Going for a +1 here. Magnetize doing work, lots of damage racking up, and it's going to be a 2 kills. That's actually really nice to help trying to balance this game out.
There's a 2,000 net worth swing in favor of their side. You know, the Drow was worth like 1.4. You get another 500 on top of that. Very nice for them. All right, and the TB, he is still farming. His farm is not bad. Like 30 minutes, 6,000 net worth is good for a carry.
There's just not really been any focus at this bottom lane, is there? It's just been Nevermore who's been down here. Nobody else on the side of Zero, because only Academy cares at all.
That sound from the Ripper's lash thing. You hear that duk, 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 when you hit?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it.
It's the same as the Nullifier hitting sound, right?
Yeah.
Used it.
Oh, Kokonani, can they get on top of him? Earthspirit's getting very close to the vessel. Ooh.
Turns around with the RP. There's also going to be the bruise split. Good cancel there on the roll. Zoom Zigzag will die. Does obviously cost the bruise split for that one though, but they'll take it. Zoom Zigzag obviously got a lot of money for that Drow kill, so balances him out.
And he didn't. Oh, yeah, it looks pretty dead to me.
Looks like, yeah, in comes the Exorcism though used. Roll of Thunder just locking down Kokonami. It's nothing that this mag would do. He will die. And now Team to Win's trying to run. Gets extremely low, only 40 HP left. But Panda's going to continue chasing, but in comes Pneumatic Dumbbell with the Blink Dagger. They've got the catch, good silence immediately afterwards. He's stuck in an awkward spot. They drop huge amounts of damage. Sun as well, charging forwards, but it makes no difference at all. Tomo, he will die. And now Nevermore, he got wind there of 666. Astral somehow in range. Global apparently. He will die. Can't actually land the Ice Blast. Zigzag though, he's jumped in aggressively here. You have to be very careful in a 1v2.
Oh, I don't think that's enough damage to shatter him, even with the Spirit Vessel on. And yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, there's no way the Astral should have hit. It's seems like it's pretty massive here. Did Deathlike steal the shrine? I think during all that fight, no one went to that part of the map, so he might have been able to get something for his team. I don't see...
I don't think so. I think the Radiant one's still intact. I only see Team to Win grabbed one, yeah, so he must have not got there.
Well, it's alright if they can get theirs. It's still worth something for them.
Yeah.
Observer's like, you idiots! Oh yeah, you saw it. Team 2 did get it. I feel bad for observers sometimes. You know, they're like, we can see so much and we can't communicate to these people.
It's a hard life.
Being an observer. By the way, observer, Jason, fantastic guy, caster for the Spanish scene as well.
Man of many talents.
He can observe, can speak Spanish. What more do you want?
Far more than I can do. Maybe Danger actually Rolling Thunder used mids. Actually just doing a drive-by parry, not fully committing on towards Kokonami, who will just have to go for a spear away. Nevermore though. Hit from the last stun. Still no ultimate for another 5 seconds. He needs some help from the rest of the team. See if he can live the kick away. Make space. Can he get the ult off? He cannot. Very close though. In comes Team to Win. Wants to focus on towards the AA, but TM is also nearby. Silence right clicks doing so much work. RP as well. Lands on towards 2. Locks him down. Panda will die. Astral imprisonment. Surely enough damage to finish him off. Oh, it's not. But TM will.
Well, Zoom Zigzag was able to get out and during that time, so it's kind of nice for him, but it's just beat down after beat down here. Death Prophet. Oh, I want to look at the items, but I worry I'm gonna miss a kill. We have 38 kills in 17 minutes. All right.
I feel like just if there's ever a game with Zone Academy in it, it's just all about endless kills.
Yes. I like the way they play, honestly. They don't care. They just say, let's just get on top of people and do our best. As Zoom Zigzag loses his life.
Get my arrows back.
But he's been lucky. All his deaths happen just as he buys an item.
Oh, even Pneumatic Dumbbell manages to find a kill towards Death like a top row of the nails. In the mid, Sun's also caught. They're just hemorrhaging kills left, right, and center. It's just non-stop chaos. And you know, it kind of reminds me of the time when, you know, like when at TIs, the teams had to play up against like open AI opponents.
Yep.
And it's kind of how the AI play. It was just non-stop aggression. They wouldn't like, you know, sit back, farm. It was just always going forwards, always taking fights, and it worked amazingly. And it's working for Zone Academy right now.
One thing I really enjoyed about watching that was how the AI was willing to use big ultimates to get any kill they can. You know, we saw like Echo Slam on a CM. Yeah, that guy's dead. And personally, that is how you should play it, I feel. Why are you saving your spells? Get a kill. Like, what is better than removing one guy off the map?
Yeah.
Removing 2 guys off the map.
Removing 3.
Hey, now you're thinking like an open AI.
That's it. I am a robot. I always fail when I have to tick the little box, you know, when I go on websites.
You're like, oh, not again. I don't know which one's the poodle.
it's a hard one. But we do see the first Roshan attempt, and look how quickly it dies. They just disintegrate him inside his own pit. And they're actually going to give the Aegis over towards Pneumatic Dumbbell, so 2 lives on this OD. Let's see what they do with it. Sun? Oh, he does get found, although 666 drops the ultimate on towards Kokonami, will skew away so he doesn't get hit by the stun. Nevermore though, nearly dies, but he's just about able to get off the split. Panda though just flies on through there with the Rolling Thunder, does manage to finish off Kokonami. Although the Bristleback is able to survive off to the right side. We've got the Drow versus Panda. And Panda will end up losing his life, and now so too will Zoom Zigzag eventually. He was able to kill Team Win. Oh, he actually does get Nevermore as well. Gets a double for his efforts.
Honestly, not too bad. You're so far behind that trading 3 for 4 is okay for you. And yeah, if you look at the recap, they got almost the same amount of gold and EXP. And Terrorblade was just farming the whole time by himself. He is actually the same level. Oh, okay, 2 levels behind the drop, but he's almost 15 and she's just 16. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's doing everything he can, but it's still just too early for him to get involved in these fights, which is why he is just chilling right now. So, I mean, what items do you think he needs before he can start getting involved with the rest of his squad?
A lot, you know. A Butterfly is needed, a BKB is needed, and Sanj. He's going for Sanjin something. I guess Sanjin and Yasho. That's also pretty neat. I feel like you need 3 items before you can fight. Well, to guarantee a victory at least.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing. Nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, and if you look at it, there are a few things. Like, firstly, the lowest 2 net worth are the supports on the Dire side. They've been spending a lot of their gold on consumables. Zoom Zigzag actually has decent amount of net worth. That's a good sign. The TB is getting some farm. That's a good sign. The audience are like, they're 12 to 37. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, 12 to 37, 9,000 gold behind. They also have an Aegis in the hands of OD for another 4 minutes.
That's a good
still
sign.
Pretty rough. It's a good sign for someone. But yeah, it's definitely not over yet. Still lots of chances that they could come back in. You know, all it really takes is one like solid Rolling Thunder initiation with the Exism on top. Magnetize going through, AA Blast. Like, there are ways to just wombo combo these ults and you can get the victory.
Yes. You know, it's like it is doable. You know, percentage damage from the AA is massive. I mean, it's not exactly percentage damage, but you get it. And the TB illusions of the Drow are pretty powerful. And the same thing of the Brew. You get free Radiance. So there are signs and hopes to have.
That's very true.
Any big item coming up? Blink Dagger on the Pangolier, help him get on top of opponents very soon. Atos has been finished on the AA for a while. I don't think I've ever seen him use it just so far though. And we're getting multiple Yules finished first. One on the Death Prophet and one on the Earth Spirit. That's very nice. It gives you one guy in the air for 5 seconds can add up to a lot.
Yeah, definitely does help. See if he's just going to straight up buy it out or not. Who knows? But even still, the fact that it's just the OD and Drow Ranger left, probably just going to take down this mid-tier 2, right? There's not really any way for him to defend it. That's going to be a free little objective taken away. Finally, we do hear the go.
Okay.
Hopefully the pause shall end.
The G and the R.
G and the R.
The G and the R. Go, ready.
Ready, go.
Ready, go. Parasma on the OD, by the way, he hits like a massive truck. Very painful.
It is. Blink now picked up here for the Pangolier. It's going to make it much easier to initiate a lot of these engagements.
The
tier 2
problem
still yet to go down. Deathlike's actually taken the bottom tier 2. I haven't even noticed yet.
He is like he hits hard, and he's been just farming as well as he can. 66 is dead.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Caught out position, free kill. Will definitely mean this tier 2 is going to go down. Question is, do they carry on pushing up the high grounds? You know, force the TB back to their base, interrupt his farm. Like I said, we've still got this Aegis, another 3.5. Oh, RP! Just gets chucked out of Kokonami, finds the Pangolier, sleeping up on the high grounds. And they will get the D-Ward, but it's damage done. He's gone for 40 seconds, no buyback. This could be a solid time to go for a high ground siege.
But there's also no RP and no creeps. They're gonna take some time here. Oh.
Okay.
My God, just jump.
Skewer. Oh my! He just drops the hammer and blows him up. He just destroyed him. No effort at all. Ice Blast will land. There is actually gonna be the Force Staff. Keeps that Aegis intact for a bit longer.
Should be fine. I think he's gonna shatter him. He didn't get hit by anything. For death.
Skewer back. Kokonami immediate silence on towards Deathlike. They have got this combo down to a T, Atomo. They are getting kill after kill using this one. Another jump in. The right click follows him zigzag. They just call GG. It feels like the one time the TV got involved, died. They're like, okay, yeah, this game's just over. What a huge beat down here from Zone Academy.
That's what happens when you make them wait. You know, they show up angry. They show up and destroy you. Zone Academy. At the beginning of the day, I thought Zone Academy was going to get eliminated, and we're not going to see just, click your ulti, turn it on, shield some other guy, and you're like, yeah, we can remove half the impact all the time. Oh, we missed Hero's pick.
Huh?
Ooh.
Nope. No, that's not how it works. I have to play Marcy. Well, just hero share then. Just hero share. There you go, problem solved.
Panda's like, nope, he's not letting it happen.
So
we want to play.
So yeah, Pneumatic Dumbbell was meant to play admin, and then Coco Nani was meant to have the Magnus. Is that what they're trying to say?
I think so, because he's like, I'm supposed to play Marcy. Marcy is being played by Coco Nani. We ask for admins, not for you. Oh wow, yeah, team to win is. Oh.
Yeah, the gloves are off. People are getting catty now in this second game. I mean, elimination's on the line, so maybe can't really fault winners wanting just to move on.
I want to write spicy, but then I'm like, yeah, I think the admins have shown me a tremendous patience in the lobby. I don't think I would push it too much.
I agree. But, I mean, to be honest, the way you solve this, like I was saying, you just hero share, right? You just swap it round, so even though the names are different, you will just be playing it. And it's not exactly that's the end of the world.
Yeah, but you can't buy items the same way, because you're buying on the other guy. I mean, you're not getting the gold.
Ah, that's true, actually, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I wish I could be wrong. It's just not. It's okay if you want to remake. Oh, look at Zoomzik. That's a nice guy.
He's basically just saying to his own teammate on Panda, just shush.
Why am I surrounded by such
Well,
peons?
this is quite interesting. We had the hours delay in the first game. Now we have mispicks in the second game. I don't know. This whole series is full of surprises.
Well, I'm looking at the other series. Actually, Winter Bears and Crab Restaurant took a while. It was a 44-minute game. Was it a stomp? Let's see about that one, because our game was pretty good. No, it wasn't. It was like 19-30. That's not bad. I mean, Winter Bears was in the lead the entire game, but looks like there was some decent resistance from Crab Restaurant at least.
Yeah, I mean, if the game goes on for 40 minutes plus, then you're definitely able to push back. Is it? Are they meant to be called Crab Restaurant or is it Crab Restaurant?
I feel like it's meant to be restaurant, but you could be right. I don't think there's any wrong answer here.
You just like saying Crab Restaurant, don't you?
I have never eaten a crab. Have you?
Yes, love them. Eat them every year.
Really? Oh, I like fish, but I don't like any fish that comes in a shell or looks like a bug.
Why?
You're a beautiful person with a
They
charming
look weird.
personality.
Like fish is like, okay, cool, I can eat a fish, but then a shrimp comes out and a lobster and a crab, and you're like, what the hell am I eating at this point?
So, hey, mate, so have you ever? So you've not even tried one before?
No, I can't get over it somehow. And when I see them in restaurants walking around in their tanks, I'm like, I feel bad for the poor guy.
Oh. Well, I mean, I like live on an island, so I go like diving quite regularly, and I just get them my own. So I never have to order them from a restaurant. I just catch them myself.
You're like the bad guy in Finding Nemo, right? You just grab the fish, it's screaming, "Mommy, no!" and you're just dragging it away from its family, cooking it alive, and eating it.
I don't cook them alive. That's a practice which has been phased out by most people. Like that you can actually humanely deal with crabs and stuff now without having to boil them alive.
I'm sure they appreciate it, right? They're like, well, at least he's killing me nicely.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I pay them the courtesy.
Oh, any interesting facets we can go to? It is going to be buddy system. I feel like I have no idea what the March C facets are. They both seem the same to me. Methodical is being picked up by the PA. For the longest time, I didn't realize this actually buffs her crit by 100 damage, 100% every level. It's 2, 3, 400. It becomes 3, 4, 500. So you do crit much harder.
Damn.
Yeah, I did not know that.
A lot of hit.
And it's spellbound for team to win, which gives them a bit of extra attack range and enchant cast range, I believe. Okay. Cleft Death, we mentioned that. It's going to be the carry. It's going to be Go Nuts on the Hoodwink, which is Scurry provides extra bonus attack and cast range. 300, that's a lot.
That is quite a lot. I do like the idea of the hip fire though. Just like the shorter cooldown, it's like a mini ult kind of in a way, but you can just spam it a lot more. I like it. But maybe
Cleft Death, what is...
There you go.
Yes. Oh yeah. So Cleft Death, they did say, it says reduced damage, but it's actually only 5 damage less. It's like 60, 95, 130 becomes 55, 90, 125. So you really don't do much reduced damage for the main one. And the secondary one is like, that one is reduced by a decent amount, to be fair.
Yeah. But then I suppose if you're tethered up with the IO who has the crit creek, then you're already getting about, like, what's that bonus spell amp? 14%? So, like max level adds like an extra, 16 damage, I guess, pure?
I don't believe Death Ward gets its damage buffed. I'm gonna have to that's actually a very good point you mentioned, but I don't think you buff it up. I'm sure you buff up the cask and the maledict, but not that. The reason why is because the Death Ward itself is a unit. You can actually click on it and have it target different people, so it has its own stats. It's kind of like Nimbus from Zeus. Is not affected by spell amp or cooldown reduction.
Yeah.
So let me see if I can find it.
It looks like a decision has been Tomo. The entire squad of Zero Academy has just disconnected.
Okay.
Zone
Looks
Academy.
like we might be just...
Yeah, but everyone from Winners is still here though.
sorry, one sec. Yeah, we're just getting ready as well. Gotta put on the glasses. Camera's coming on. They want to see our pretty faces. So, production, let us know if we leave the lobby.
No. We'll just wait to see what happens before everybody starts disconnected. Hey, but you know, this just seems to be the series where there's a lot of problems and a lot of issues going on. Every tournament and qualifiers does have a set of those. It happens quite a lot. But yeah, everybody is properly disconnected now, so let's go find the new lobby here, Tomo. Do you want to have the honours of joining us, or do you want me to do it?
I would like it if you do it while I make sure that I'm correct about the death warning. Just because it is a very good point. It makes quite a big difference. Where is he? Which doctor? There he is, the hero. I'm very certain it doesn't get affected, but we'll find out.
It would make, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be affected.
Why it wouldn't?
I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe you have to be already tethered and the spell activated and then use your ult, but maybe if you get tethered whilst your ult's going on, then it wouldn't work. I can understand it that way.
It says the pure attack damage and spell damage is sourced to the death ward itself, meaning certain on-damage effects like blade mail react to the ward, not the witch doctor. Which means that because of that, I feel that strengthens my point. That it's its own unit, so it does your free spell amp added to it.
No, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That definitely makes sense. Okay, so then that makes this whole IO Witch Doctor combination even more questionable, because you don't have the Voodoo Restoration damage, you don't amp the Death Ward damage, so what's it really doing?
It does amp up a bunch of other, though. Like we mentioned, the Mal Headhunter. Headhunter is actually a huge, like once you take the Headhunter with the paralyzing cast, it's actually very painful.
Yeah, that is very true. But we'll see how it does perform. The new lobby's being made, people are going to join in, and hopefully, guys, we can actually get this game underway, and there won't be any more delays. Like, it's quite crazy.
That's alright. The game was very entertaining to watch, so we're okay with the delays. But in all honesty, the spell damage, I still haven't seen anywhere that says it does or does not get. You know what? We could always just test it. Do we have time?
Probably not. I mean, we're actually still waiting for a few members of Winners Esports. They haven't appeared.
I'm demoing it.
Alright, go on.
Give me. I'm 100% certain, but I want to make sure I'm not a liar. Okay, let's see.
So I always like giving you these questions and putting you on the spot.
No, don't worry. This is a good question, honestly. All right, so 60 damage, level 1. 3 spells. Yep, it stays 60 damage even when I put multiple Kayas and spell amp. Yeah, it's 60 damage. 100%. It's always.
Yeah, but test it with the IO Tether. You got to test that.
But it's still spell amp. It's the same thing.
It could have a different rule entirely, Tomo. Like,
do you think we have so much time?
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm not. No. We tested it with Kaya. That's spell amp. There's no different types of spell amp. They're all spell amp. They're all spell amp.
That's debatable. But okay, well done for doing the due diligence and working it out.
Okay, all right. There is different types of spell amp. To be honest, you're right, because there is magic amp and then there's spell amp, and they're two different things. But, oh shit, what was Kaya again?
What's the IO one? Is that
that was definitely. Well, let's see. Okay, so Kaya is spell. I say they're both. It's spell amp. There you go.
Okay.
You know. Yeah. I'm gonna show you my eye in the break as a punishment.
Oh, please! I don't deserve that. Come on, it was an innocent question. Jesus.
Yeah.
I want to sleep tonight.
You were arguing. I told you, and then you were like, "I don't believe it." And I was like, "No, I'm telling you the answer." And.
Mate, the moment you believe everything verbatim before questioning it yourself, you're just a sheep, alright? You've got to question things.
Listen, I'm an Arab. We don't like it when our partners question us. Alright? There's like, you keep that stuff outside the house.
Well, I know you want to get your little harem going, but I'm not joining it, Atomo. Unfortunately, I'm staying my own man, okay? Leave me alone.
There was an opening. Looks like the two teams, they're ready to go in the lobby. All pick mode, we're ready. Everyone's like R, R, R. Everyone's just like R, R. And he's like, no, we're like, admin, come on, give us the game. We need to inject.
I felt so included that I even put my own R in there to say that we're also ready, you know?
Oh man, I didn't get a chance to write R myself. Oh, I was like,
it's because they were waiting for me. Now we're starting. You know,
Yeah,
I'm the real decision maker here.
the moment I saw it, they know. Just like our audience knows who's really carrying this stream, and it is Blue Scale.
I didn't want to say anything, mate, you know, but everyone agrees. But, okay, right, so we will jump on in, guys, as soon as they've done all their picks. They just have to go through the whole process of one at a time, because it takes absolutely forever. And then you've got to do the whole animation of people walking against Roshan, all that crap. And then we can get this game underway.
And that's better, and that's worse than watching our faces? You know,
I mean,
I feel like...
At the moment, your glasses, you've got a bit of an angle going on. You're a bit tilted. Hang on, straighten them bad boys up.
Wait, is it like this? No, like this. All right, there we go. Better.
Okay, look at that.
I got it straight. You know, and you're seeing what's behind the glasses after this. All right, harem boy.
I'm sorry. Oh,
it looks like.
Yeah. Go on.
I was gonna say, it looks like everyone's been picked. There you go. The Rubik comes out. There is a change. We are seeing actually. By the way, because they're seeing also different facets because we are seeing different people being played. Like Bell is taking the Marcy, going for Fleeting Fury instead of Bodyguard, and Nani is picking the Magnus, so he's going for Diminished rather than Eternal Element. So
that's interesting. Actually, another funny thing to note: Panda actually picked the Witch Doctor, and then Numac Dumbo had the Hoodwink, but they actually swapped after they started. That was weird. I mean, they picked the wrong hero. This is so confusing, man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's been a weird day for sure with this. All right. Looks like the game is ready to go, and we're in.
Huzzah! Game has begun. No more mistakes. Everybody's on the right heroes. And we shall finally have a game of Dota 2. Now the question is whether or not Zone Academy are going to be able to clear up this series 2-0 and push themselves forwards here in the lower bracket, or whether Winners Esports will be able to clip to the victory, push it to a 3-game series, and get the second one in the entire region. Would be exciting to see and could definitely happen, but the way Zone Academy have been playing, man, they just look so ready for Dotes.
I agree, and reminder that this is going to be their 5th game of the day. Then we're going to have maybe an hour break, and then they're going to have to go to their 3rd series, potentially 8 games of Dota. And as good as they've looked, this amount of coordination, teamwork, communication the whole time, it is not easy.
It's really not. It's tiring.
It is very tiring. Like a pro game is kind of like playing 2 pubs, you know, and 2 pubs, not fun for sure, but tiring. 2 fun with a lot of people screaming at you.
Lots of scream. Well, hopefully in this pro setting, your teammates don't scream at you. Otherwise, you're probably not going to stay together long. You'd hope so.
The battle begins.
Well, bounties. Gonna just be an even 2-for-2 split. Winners get both jungle runes. Meanwhile, the Zone Academy get both of the river ones. And probably the calmest start to a game we've had. Now the question is it going to be chock full of last time? Kokonami going for, again, a creep block similar to what he did last game. We'll see how much damage he takes for this one. And to be honest, not as much as the last game. He actually gets out of that one relatively unscathed, all things considered.
Yeah, he learned from that one. Alright, so it's going to be a Primal Beast and Magnus versus the Witch Doctor Io. Classic matchup, I've seen it 100 times. Well, the good thing is that with Max Headhunter and Maldic, you can do a huge amount of damage. Oh my! Pneumatic Dumbbell taking quite a bit. Meanwhile, it's the Marcy Hoodwink mid. Another iconic, face-off there. You're a Hoodwink specialist. You talk to me about this one.
I'm a support hoodwink specialist. Playing it as a core is a whole different ball game, I feel, and I don't know. I mean, you should really be able to keep the distance, but all it'll take really is like one rebound plus a dispose, and all of a sudden you're in a really awkward spot. And if pneumatic dumbbells on it, obviously you can get like the quelling blade cuts on towards trees. Actually, that's the thing. He doesn't start with a quelling blade, which is I do find interesting, but it's very important that you have one against the hood.
Okay, alright. Maybe he just doesn't feel like it's going to be too needed. And look at that, just delivered with a bottle.
Okay.
So,
Never mind.
look
Value.
at that! My play-by-play sub-analyst. Oh, that was pretty good. I would have never mentioned that you would have needed a quelling blade so fast for a hoodwink. I'd have been like, yeah, it's damage for last hitting. It's good.
Very important. Those pesky trees and their nuts, man. Get me all the time.
Nothing like them nuts.
Got him! Meanwhile, mid, lots of trades, lots of right clicks, both of them getting low. Actually, Dumbbell having to run in a very awkward direction, but just securing the water runes.
Top lane looks like the PA and the Chanters are having a good time. Alright, everyone's good. Sorry, we're still looking at mid. One water in the air, but top lane, he was able to get the Harpy, and she's been shooting quite a bit of lightning. Alright, this Harpy creep early on, you can get it. Like, you get the RNG in your favor. It's so good. It's just lovely damage. Can hit multiple people. I won a game today because I was Doom and I had the one that upgrades it, and you get level 2 lightning early. So good.
Yeah, it is very powerful. A lot of times it's kind of like having two heroes, like a whole extra hero in the lane.
Yep.
The amount of value you get out of it. Pretty damn crazy. Meanwhile, how is this bot lane actually going so far? 13 and 2 on Deathlike, yeah, very solid. Nethermore, pretty much the same CS, so nobody's really being punished down here, and they're all so healthy, like, they're not even fighting.
Yeah, the thing is, it takes a few levels. Oh, okay, alright.
Maybe that's about to change. Good skewer back onto 666. Have Tether, but there's immediate onslaught forwards, tons of damage on towards him, but the burst heals are coming on through. Can he actually survive the overpower being popped? Out comes as well the Maledict.
No stun.
But 666 shows himself, pull back there from the shockwaves. Takes such a long time to die, but eventually Kokonani does get the kill.
I'm very surprised at the skill build he's going on. Oh, that's gonna be a kill. And
make it
another
two.
kill on top.
Assassination at its finest.
Wow, okay. Well, just like last game, it seems like Zone Academy are off to a good start here, Tomo.
Okay, that like skill build is very confusing to me. I thought he'd go for like 202, 2 Maledict, 2 Paralyzing Cast. Instead, he's getting points in Voodoo Restoration. This made sense when you had Voodoo Restoration, because it was damage and heal. But that doesn't make sense right now.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, oh man.
Solo kill comes on out. Dumbbell gets that one. We'll be able to grab the Water Rune as well. He might try and turn around to make a play on Zoom Zig. It doesn't have much HP though. It's gonna see how careful Zoom Zig gets to go around this corner. I mean, he should win. Fatebot's off cooldown. I think he might have misjudged how much damage he can actually do here on this Marcy, and eventually he's gonna die. Yeah,
there
okay.
you go.
Overestimate himself.
But they do get a kill on bottom lane. Yeah, nice 2 kills coming out here for Winners Esports. Kokonani, that's only level 1 Maledict. It's, gotta say, level 1 Maledict, not as trash as it used to be, but still very trashy.
God, there's so much action though. Now up top, Sun. Dive past his tier 1 tower. They are just fully committing for him. More dags, but he keeps on timber chaining to the side, making this so awkward. One more jump in from TM. Still not enough to kill him. But the last stifling dagger will put him in the grave. And now Zoom Zigzag has to be quite careful about himself.
Oh, I hear a charge. It's a bottom lane. Onslaught comes out. And it looks like it was just charge away to safety. I feel bad for Observer because I think if every kill you miss, you lose like 5% of your pay, something like that. So, oof. Good luck. Oh!
But then every kill you spot, you get 5% more. I wonder what works out
No. You're expected to get 100% of the kills. So it's only like penalties.
Jump falls from the Dumbbell. Immediate tree cut though, so not going to be a bushwhack coming out for the save here. Skim away from the trees. Great game sense. And that is Panda dead. Very nicely done.
By the way, he's going Radiance on the Witch Doctor. That's his item. Radiance, full heal, run at them.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is up.
I've never seen something like this before. Now, let's jokes aside. I don't know if that's a good item build for the Witch Doctor. Oh, Kokonani. All right.
Dead it.
Observer working hard for his money.
Do what he can. Yeah, Zoom Zigzag with a haste rune. There's just no way to escape that one. Does just eventually get ran down. But yeah, I mean, it's not like they're really suffering in terms of CS. Like, everyone's still on a okay standing, to be honest.
Alright, so I want to talk about my issue with the Radiance on the Witch Doctor. Besides the fact that that sentence by itself is weird.
Okay.
He should be fine. I think that's only level 2 Maledict. It's not gonna be enough. Is that it's not burst damage over time, and PA is burst damage. You're not gonna be killing her with Maledict Radiance. She's gonna kill you long before that.
It's very slow on the uptake.
Dire's bottom tower is
I've been watching Deathlike the whole time. He just keeps his Voodoo Restoration on even when he's full HP and all the creeps are full HP. Like, I don't know, this is really weird. But they're pushing this tier 1 tower. Might need some help for the rest of the team to defend it, but seems like elsewhere, more action going on. Dumbbell has been taken down.
That's 5%.
But you know what they
don't
say?
get mad at me.
5% of nothing is still nothing.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I made him sad. Oh. Hey, look. Don't blame me, alright? And blame the people who make this tournament. They're the ones taking your money.
Middle tower is under attack.
I mean, I gave them the idea and they agreed, but still, don't blame me.
Let me guess, does 1% of that 5% go to increase your pay, perhaps?
Actually, none of it. I just did it to be mean.
Oh. Evil man. But bottom tier 1 tower has been taken down. Nevermore already losing his safety net there 8 minutes into the game. And it's just they've gone for the conscious effort of rotating Kokonami out of there to make action elsewhere. And they're going to look for a kill here on towards the mid. Zoom Zigzag ganked by both supports. That's going to be a free kill. And this tier 1 tower is going to go down as well. So maybe they're very happy exchanging their own tier 1. It's Nevermore. It just continues to be aggressed.
Yeah, but it's not. They're not getting kills on him, and we're continuing with the max Voodoo Restoration. No points in the stun. He has also got the Talisman, so we are committed to this Radiance. Like there's no going back now. We already bought a piece of it. This is either gonna look really good, or we're gonna, well, not laugh at the guy.
Look where they are. They're behind the tier 2 tower. Nevermore's just gonna come in with the pulverize. He's basically soloing kill them. The rest of the team does show up, but to be honest, they weren't even needed. I think Nevermore would have killed them all on his own. It's just so greedy from winners.
Yeah, there's no reason for it. There are 1 towers mid and top, bottom you can get.
Yeah, look at this, trying to make a move up towards top. Panda's made a rotation, but so has Pneumatic Dumbbell. They destroy Panda. Sun as well is not long for this world. He too will fall. And once again, it's Zone Academy off to a fantastic start, finding kill after kill. And Deathlike, he knew there were several enemy heroes up here. He just TPs on his own and dies? I don't know, man. It's weird.
They're making some very weird decisions on their esports. The draft is also kind of weird. You have 4 quite fragile heroes and a Timbersaw. I mean, Timbersaw's good. You want some frontline, but the other 4, if you fall behind, that's it. You're just melting for the rest of the game. Okay. Trample on Rubik. Interesting.
I guess you can use it to farm, and that's about it. Not exactly going to use it against enemy heroes. Actually, speaking of, has been found. Good telekinesis there to avoid the skewer away. Actually, quite a few members of winners nearby. They get the casual pushback on towards the team to win. There's going to be a sharpshooter, not going to land. Kokonami skewers in. They got the grab on towards Panda. 666 is trying to run. Nevermore. He probably could have pulverized, but I think he was just trying to save it. As a result, 666 does survive.
Deathlike, his farm is starting to really fall behind the other cores. And this... Oh, I think he might be dead.
Maybe more. Yeah. As well, he's only... Oh, he's just hit his level 6. Can he do anything with it, though? That's the question. The tomato is bullying him. Very painful.
Tomato, yeah.
Oh, big jump forward.
Sun.
Misses. Up top, though, Sun, yeah. Caught out by 2. He's trying to survive, but it's not going to be enough. He will fall. In the mid lane, though, Big
Good kills.
retaliation here from winners. Kokonami as well as Pneumatic Dumbbell both take it away.
Finally, they get something going on for them. Again, they have got to get this Radiance very, very quickly. Because this is kind of like the peak of Ko. Okay, charging in.
Yeah, that's very aggressive charge forward. Sharpshooter, easy connection.
Nice
Yeah, not entirely sure what is going on, but maybe they can get a retaliation kill on towards Panda. Kokonami. He is level 6, but he hasn't actually leveled his ult. He took a different skill. That might have been a misclick or something.
Did you see the damage from... Oh, that's good. The damage from these acorn shots, it's Orb of Corrosion, double Wraith Bands with a with Power Treads Agility. He hit, like, he almost killed Kokonai just with one acorn shot.
There's a lot of scary damage. I mean, bonus 180 per connection. If you get 3 of the bounces, that's like... That's a lot. That's a lot of extra damage.
That was a very late TP. That's going to be a very dead Hoodwink as well.
Yeah. Oh, meanwhile up top, Nevermore soloing down Sun. Tower hit coming through. Can he get himself out of here? All the abilities of Nevermore are on cooldown.
Shame.
Shane didn't actually land on anything. But tramples up in 2 seconds time with the onslaught. Oh, he's going for it. Cast it the wrong direction, but still gets the connection. Doesn't matter.
I'm surprised he's leaving. By the way, he actually maxed out reactive armor over Timber Chain. Because every time I see him throw the chain, I'm like, that is a short chain you got there, buddy.
Top tower is under attack.
And Panda now, trying to make a play on towards Nevermore. But it looks like he's more than willing to stand and fight. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, there is going to be the Marcy trying to make a play on towards the IO as well as Rubik. Relocate, not going to work. It gets cancelled immediately.
Ooh, Malik
And
misses.
Jumping around. No one's going to die. PA is also here. Meanwhile, Panda did die solo up top against Nevermore.
This is a disaster of a laning phase. Alright, they get themselves Kokonani at least. Where are we at with this Radiance? Because it's still about halfway to the relic. Needs another 1.8 thousand gold to get it. I'm surprised Winner Esports was like, yo guys, the only way we can do this is by going, completely crazy with our draft. And
a bit too crazy.
A bit too crazy. Let's go with that.
I mean, it literally feels like 4 supports and a Timbersaw. That's just what their lineup feels like.
Like, I would have been okay if you had the mid Hoodwink or the carry W Doctor. I'm not okay with both. Oh, okay.
Okay, oh, good damage there with the Acorn. But unfortunately, still not enough to keep him alive. He does die. 40-minute Wisdom Rune, though. It looks like Winner's going to try and go for a steal right now. PA is here. Malentic, though, is actually going to miss with the use of the wards. Jump down to the south side. Good game sense there for him to keep himself out of that. Team to win, though. He's trying to keep the Wisdom Rune going. Pulverize connects on towards 3. Quick jump in, and then it's going to get dismantled. Stolen Pulverize actually is enough to kill TM. But at what cost, Atomo? 3 people dead.
Zoom Zigzag is having the best performance on his team as they basically get team wiped across the map. The Malik, I haven't seen the Malik land since the laning stage. All of them just keep missing. He is having a really tough time. Mech is finished on the IO. Nice buff to your durability. Oh, nicely done.
Okay, Panda does get a kill. Although this is a freshly picked up Diffusal Blade here from Dumbbell with an amplified damage right now. He's trying to go for a 1v3 and immediately regrets his decision. He's going to die. Oh, can he kill the Witch? He does actually take him down with him. Good lord.
I think they wanted to give the kill to the Witch Doctor. It doesn't seem like they were all hitting him at the same time. They were like, all right, let's see if we can get it to the or Death-like, but that was not the play. He loses his life.
Wow. Just nothing seems to be going right.
No, nothing does. And Blue Skill. And audience, do you guys think that the Radiance is going to change the game much?
Nope. I don't think so at all. Meanwhile, in danger in the mids, is actually able to get the quick jump away to the creep. Sharpshooter, not going to land, completely misses there. Kokonami off towards the side, looking for an opportunity to jump in. Actually, do you see what Kokonami's got queued up? He's going for a Mask of Madness rather than a Blink.
Huh. I don't know why he'd do that, to be honest with you. I think he's kind of
scanning.
throwing if he does it that way, but maybe he can afford to. You can look at the net worth. Bottom four out of the bottom 5, 4 of them are on the Radiant side, so it's not like he's going to make too much of a difference.
Panda casually
Panda's
found as well. He's got it. Meanwhile, Deathlight gets soloed out by Nevermore. Yeah, and there we go. The Enchantress is now ahead of everybody on the side of winners.
I just don't think that once you get the Radiance on the Witch Doctor, which is going to be late, that it's going to matter. You have to chew through huge health pools for your Radiance Maledict combo to work. You know, Primal Beast is 2.5 health. Marcy is... Okay, Marcy's not much, 14 health. But in a couple of levels, everyone's going to start building defensive items. Zoom Zigzag. Alright. That's Trample.
Okay. The IO literally relocates himself back to the base, and that is literally it. Meanwhile, in comes Panda. He's just going to get ran down. Enchantress does get the final touch. And here comes the IO, 666. Oh, is it actually able to get the Tether down to the low grab? They just call it though, Atomo. Tap out!
I can't blame him. This was a very high-risk trap. It had to go a very, a specific way for it to work. It, you have to be very quick with your Witch Doctor. It doesn't really work anymore without the Voodoo Festration facet. Your mid lane got crushed, and you picked a very squishy, not easy to find, but squishy hero to bring down in the Hoodwink. Now, this was